Hello Cancer, how are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel, welcome back to my community, to my subscribers. It is always lovely to have you here. Thank you so much for all of your support and your love. You are so incredibly special, and I appreciate you so much. And I say this all the time, but I need to keep saying it because you make all of this possible. If you're new, I'm my priestess Elif. I'm a medium, so I channel my message, the bulk of it, and I don't sugarcoat. I give it to you as I receive it. These messages are to serve you and not to hinder. My readings are about love, but everything in your life experience is about love. It's really about the relationship between you and you. Doesn't matter what's happening outside of you. If you don't like it, it's because things are not okay inside. And these readings are to help you to line up with higher levels of love, agape love, unconditional love in relation to self. Because the rest of the world will meet you there. If that is your state, your dominant state. Undoubtedly. Okay. So they are to serve and not to hinder. I always ask that you guys take a few deep breaths, settle into your intuition and ask your guides and keepers to guide you. To help you to know and to recognize if these readings are for you or if this is your reading. Which part of it may be for you and which is not. If it triggers, that is for you, dear. That's where your work begins. Okay? I'm the messenger. Alright? And yeah, so trust your intuition, trust your guidance system. You've entered a sacred space. The archangels in the north, south, east and west have their sacred flames burning, and I give thanks to spirits of air, water, earth and fire for helping me to channel these messages. I give thanks to my guides and keepers, to your guides and keepers. I start all of my readings with a channeled healing in the area of love for my subscribers, so you're welcome to tune into that. Right. So Cancer, I'm going to do these readings the way that I did last month because I looked at a past person, for those of you who are interested in a past person, and I looked at a current or present energy for those of you who are interested in a present person or new energy that could be coming in. I do find that very often for my collective, the two sort of go hand in hand. So either many of you are still dealing with past person, or you're in a situation where the relationship is in and out, or your past relationship and what you experienced has a huge weight upon what you're letting in now, and you need to receive guidance so that you can release that. Okay, so you know, I would just watch the whole thing if I were you, but that's entirely up to you. I'm also going to look at money. Okay, Cancer, what Spirit has for you for the month of May. Right, thank you, Spirit. Let's begin. So for my Cancerian collective, thank you, Spirit. We're tuning into past person for my Cancer. For those of you interested in a past person, what is it that my Cancerian can expect or needs to know for the month of May? Right. Okay. Okay, so it looks to me like with this past person, this was either a very intuitive, deeply spiritual connection, where you don't feel like you had all the information, or your person was completely honest with you. Okay, or there were secrets here between you guys. Either way, this led to you feeling betrayed by this person for whatever reason. It could have been an ending, because the Ten of Swords is often an ending because it's so painful, but not always. Sometimes people go through these experiences and they still stay together. we are looking at a past person here, so it's probably that this betrayal is what ended this. Whatever this person did to make you feel betrayed was very painful for you, and that was the end of this connection, or vice versa. And it seems like there was some indecision about the investment that needs to be made in this relationship, whether it's worth it or not. Perhaps from your person, perhaps from you. Okay. So justice, it didn't feel like things came into balance here, and it didn't feel like things were just. You know, you didn't feel like you were treated fairly by this person. Even though for many of you, you feel like this is your soulmate. And there's a deep love here. This relationship, whatever's happened here, has definitely led to you coming into higher levels of awareness about what love really is and about what you really want. There's no doubt that you felt that this person loves you, and that's what made the betrayal, the sense of betrayal, all the deeper. There was just not enough clarity here about what it is that this person actually wanted. And it ended up in a breakup. And you feeling completely left out in the cold by this person. They just didn't show up in the way that you felt you needed them to. And this person is in an energy of feeling very, very mentally challenged by this situation. They don't have mental peace about it. They're still trying to figure out what it is that they should or could or want to do about this connection with you. I do see that this person is hoping for reconciliation, but what Spirit is showing me is that there is still not an emotional readiness. Things are still in the process of coming into the upright here. There's still a sense of emotional immaturity, although this person is really hoping for reconciliation and for things to be okay between you guys. However, they're not sure what that means, and they need to get clear on that first. Okay, so you could expect this person making some sort of efforts towards you, just to be able to have conversations or to just be around one another so that they can sort of feel you out. And I don't feel like you're going to give them anything. Either they know what they want and they step up to it, but them trying to feel you out and see where you are and what you'll still be okay with, I don't think that's working too well for them. Alright, moving on. For my Cancerian collective who is interested in a current person, what is it that they should know about this present person in the month of May, or anything that Spirit wants to bring through for my Cancers? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Right, current person. Okay, so you or your person, or both of you, might be feeling a little bit guarded at the moment, but I don't feel like this is about your relationship. I feel like the two of you are connected, and you are clear that you've chosen one another. This is someone that is working towards stability in this connection. This sense of being guarded not fully moving towards what your person wants with you, which is probably the next phase in your relationship, is because it looks to me like your person or both of you feel you've got these responsibilities when it comes to family or communities. And that's what puts you in this insecure place. Both of you or one of you, take it as it resonates. But Spirit is saying that even though it feels like this could feel like there's a slight blockage in your plans or in how your relationship moves, this rest and restoration is not about the two of you. It is about your responsibilities with your community or with your family that you're juggling at the moment, and theirs as well. And that strength is coming into play, and you will have more clarity about where to make your investments moving forward, possibly towards the end of May or somewhere in the middle of May. All right, your person is coming across as being very communicative, open and honest, so listen and pay attention to what your person is saying. All right, and know that that is their truth. Don't try and push against it or think of, well, how can I change it, because that's not really where I want them to be right now. Respect it, trust it. That's where they need to be. Your energy is coming across as being nurturing, loving, a sense of home for your person. Okay, but you might be feeling insecure or a little bit guarded because you're not feeling stable and secure and a sense of nurturing and home. As I say, this is not really about your relationship. It's more about outside influence, outside experience for both you and your person. What sort of advice is there for my Cancerian collective who this message resonates with at the moment? For some of you, there might be, you might feel like your person's a little bit distant, or is not as open or focused on you as they once were. This is what Spirit wants you to know. It's not about you. They're working through things. There's the sense of, we used to understand that we're part of this well-oiled machine, and that's family and community, and we wanted everybody to get along, and we wanted to be a positive contributing factor in that whole process. And now we're realizing bullshit. I have my own world here. My happiness depends on me. My well-being and my safety and my security no longer depends on whether other people think I am making whatever matters to them work. Their happiness is their thing. We can come together and we can play together, but we're not responsible for one another's happiness. No, I'm responsible for my own. They're responsible for their own, and I love them and I want them to be happy, but this codependence, it's not sitting well anymore. And that's what I'm feeling you and your person is coming to realize. For those of you who are with someone, obviously, this is clearly for those of you who are in a relationship. Advice for my Cancerian who is in this situation. Remember, your wish fulfillment is on your doorstep, is right here. You have it. Filling your cups on a day-to-day basis is about you and you. And filling your cups is your responsibility. All right? Not your job to go and fill other people's cups. The emotional, the frustration and the irritability and just feeling emotionally unfulfilled in whichever areas, it's because you're trying to fill them or their cups when you shouldn't be. You should be filling yours. Okay? Spirit is also saying, remember that you get to have the stability, you get to have this happily ever after. It is right here with you. Allow it to come in by remembering that it is your responsibility to tend to self. Okay? You're feeling a little bit defensive. You're trying to protect your inner child. Why are you even putting yourself in a position where your inner child needs to be protected from others? It doesn't matter if they're family. It doesn't matter. That rubbish that we used to believe that because people hold a certain title in our lives, we've got to take abuse from them. No. It doesn't matter what title that person has. They're not hurting you. You're allowing yourself to be in their conflict, which is between them and them. But you're stepping in there, and you in the crossfire, your collateral damage, your inner child is collateral damage. You don't have to be there. Okay? You've created a nice relationship for you and a nice little world for yourself. Go and be in that nice space and that nice relationship, those lovely relationships that you've created for yourself. Don't go and sit around a fire because people have the term family. They're not entitled to you. Okay, so let's take a look at what's happening for my Cancerian collective in money. All right, what is it that my cancers need to know about money for the month of May? Money for my Cancerians. Okay. Okay, sure, this is looking really good for you. Okay, but it looks like there's different messages here. There's something you need to look out for in May. I'm going to look into that more. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Okay, your good fortune, it's coming. Things are, for some of you, you're still finding your way to it, but you're gonna find you're gonna make your way out of the maze in the month of May. There is the Wheel of Fortune is here. Good fortune, abundance is coming into your experience financially. And if you're already feeling really good when it comes to money, expect more. Okay. There is also, when it comes to your money and investments you're making, there is your relationship with money is going to a higher level of commitment. So you might be making investments that actually allow now it doesn't have to be financial, it could be with your time, could be with your energy. Because remember, money is a symbol of your personal currency. That's the money that you get to play with is symbolic of your personal currency. So if there's a shortage, then that's where you've got to go and address things. Okay. But yeah, I'm seeing that you're making an investment that takes your relationship with money to higher levels of commitment. What that means is that there is this stability of this turnover of abundance coming into your life that you can expect month after month after month after month. Okay. Now there's a warning here. There is a warning of betrayal. So that might come into play for you to then make the changes, the investment that you make that leads to this turnover of stable flow of abundance. Or this is just a warning about an investment that you might feel compelled to make, and then this person is going to betray you. So there's a definite warning here. Let's see what else comes through. Okay, so let's take a look at this. What is this about, Spirit, this betrayal? Slap bang in the middle of my Cancerian's abundance. Alright, so this might be a situation or a relationship that you are indecisive about. But okay, so this is a situation or a person. I'm going to describe this person to you so that you can have an idea, so that when this person comes towards you, with an idea or an offer you know. So this person comes across as the wounded warrior. This person has had many, many battles, you know, and been shot down time and time again. They've tried different business ventures. They've tried different things. They've been in business in different scenarios, and it seems like they've just had the worst luck for the longest time. This is your person that does give the impression that they've been on a journey, on a process of self-discovery and wanting to figure out how to do things better. But what you will, if you take a look and if you really allow yourself to observe, you will notice that this person, everything that they do is really about what they want, what's going to be best for them. I do see a tower here, which means something has happened that has come as a surprise to you, that's really been a shock to you when it's come to this person. And it's broken down the image of who they are completely. This is your person that might have 10 things going for them, but their focus is going to be on that one thing that they still feel they need to achieve, on that one thing that's not right. So already, you don't have a great, this is not someone that you have a lot of respect for. Whatever respect you might have had for this person has been broken down, but be mindful of them. They might be cunning or say that they're really, really desperate and that they need it, or come at you from a backward place. This reading is about your money, so they might have their eye on you financially or on your money, or wanting to offer you something or wanting to get you involved in something. Trust your intuition. They've already shown you everything that they need to show you. Allow yourself to be manipulated from a place of sympathy or anything like that. This person is going to betray you. Okay? Anything else, Spirit, for my Cancerians? All right. So the energy, there is an energy coming in, coming towards you, or present during the month of May, of someone, a masculine very possibly, that you would be working with, or that you will be getting involved with in some sort of way, and it's going to have influence on your finances. This is someone whose intention is to bring you stability, not to bring you something wishy-washy. This person's intention is to offer you something stable and to contribute to you being taken care of. This is someone that is level-headed, that is secure, that has their head firmly and secure on their shoulders. Their words match their actions, and you will pick up on their energy. This is someone that is stable. They've been stable for the longest time, as long as you've known them. There's a lot of celebration here. It strengthens your friendship with this person. Just remember that your relationship with money going to a higher level of commitment means that your relationship and your commitment to self is elevated. That is what takes you completely out of the vicinity of being betrayed, because you're not actually relying or depending on anybody else. Okay? You're not making investments that dishonor yourself in any way or take away from you. So you don't have to worry about that. But for those of you there is that warning. You know how this message resonates with you if it is for you, Cancer. So that is your reading for the month of May. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry, do what is best for you. If you're interested in a personal reading, you're welcome to contact me. If you'd like to sign up for spiritual process, healing, or coaching, you're welcome to contact me too. Email is in the description box below. I'll see you next time. Love and light. Bye now.